So this obviously will sound like a very easy question to answer, but I think for the kind of, I don't know, general Joe blogs who don't understand, what is the difference between a photographer and then someone on their phone who can take good quality photos? What's the difference?
Nothing. You're much above me. I guess it's just the professional nature of it. It's very hard to like describe. Like, it's relatively easier to just go pull up your phone and then just go boop and take a photo like that. While my ones like require a lot more. Like, I've got all these settings. I got all these things that just change the nature of like how to use the camera. All that. I've never been good at like talking about like, oh yes, just set it onto ISO 6400.
Because you know
turn the shutter speed to 200.
Because at gigs, like people obviously now can take 4K level quality video, photos, whatever it is, and you can adjust the do filters and lighting on your phone. So what is the difference of that to what you're doing, and why is what you're doing more valuable? Because I kind of get it.
Yeah,
a lot of people I think will be like, well, why?
I think it's a very tough question because like I've also been at gigs where like I do take photos and like I do sometimes tinker with like those phone photos. I don't think there's too much of a difference between what I do and what somebody on their phone could do. It's just that my stuff costs a lot more. Yeah, but like my one's obviously a lot more professional. My one's obviously a lot more like in the moment, like less. I don't love phone photos and all that, but it's still photography. All of that, it's still like photography is like one of the more easy hobbies to get into nowadays. It's just like how hard do you want to like get into it and all of that. I'm probably not the best person to like talk about like what makes a photographer. What's the difference between a photographer and what's the difference between a guy taking photos on his phone? But I do think that it's in the nature of like just how it comes out, I guess.
It's more raw, you reckon?
Yeah.
With using even a high quality camera, good quality gear.
Yeah.
And then obviously with the editing and that, no one goes to that extent.
Yeah.
Like the general person is not. Well,
the average person with their phone isn't going to like also like have like something to adjust the lighting.
Yeah. No one's doing that. And then when they get back, we're not going to spend like 3 hours editing photos or whatever. Or taking 300 photos.
I guess that's the difference. Is like
sure, you're taking 300 to 500 photos of a band of one band in one night.
Yeah, I'm taking way more photos than you could ever with your fucking phone.
So the answer is Lachlan just puts in a lot more work.
Yeah, I guess
he cares more. He cares, guys. He cares.
I care,
he
man.
cares. That's it.
So
that's what you're paying for.
I just care too much about.
That's what you're paying for. You're paying for the care.
I
mean, that's good enough for me, honestly. In some ways,
paying for somebody to give a shit.
Yeah, that's true. Because the average person on their phone, like, when I could go to a gig or an event, I'd just go on my story, and I'm like, that's it. I'm not doing anything more than that. I used to actually hate that shit for ages because I used to think it was like real attention seeking, and now I'm just like, oh no, I don't care.
Yeah, I guess like
it's weird. It's become very normalized. I don't think it was for ages.
Yeah, I guess like it like.
Talk about the
I guess it's just like fun to like just take photos at a gig sometimes.
But I feel I think people have kind of chilled out on filming like the whole concert on their phone. Yeah. I think that, which is good, because that was just at a general event. You're like, why are you gonna watch that? It sucks, and you're missing it in the moment. The whole point is to be in the moment, regardless if that's even if it's a concert, if it's a fight, if it's a
that's what I like about that's what I like about photography is like I'm there is still an experience to be had when you're like going into a gig. And like listening to like the music and all that. Well, like you can like take a video and like film the entire gig and like post it onto YouTube or Instagram or whatever the fuck. But you don't get the same feeling.
No.